Get that door open. We need to check for anyone inside.
Today, we're diving into a heartbreaking and shocking event that has left fans of Little People, Big World reeling. Matt Roloff, the beloved patriarch of the Roloff family, has faced an unimaginable tragedy. His home has been engulfed in flames, and reports indicate that Matt is now in critical condition, fighting for his life in the hospital. This is a story of loss, resilience, and the enduring spirit of a man who has inspired millions. Stay with us as we uncover the details of this devastating day and what it means for the future of the Roloff family. This is a developing story, and we're going to break it down for you, piece by piece, with the latest information we have. Let's start from the beginning. At approximately 8:45 a.m. this morning, emergency services in Helvetia, Oregon, received a frantic 911 call from the Roloff Farms property. According to initial reports, a fire had broken out in the main residence, the iconic home featured in countless episodes of Little People, Big World. This wasn't just any house. This was the heart of the Roloff family legacy, a place where memories were made, where Matt and his ex-wife Amy raised their 4 children, and where fans have watched the family navigate life's ups and downs. But today, that legacy was threatened by flames. Details are still emerging, but what we know so far paints a harrowing picture. Eyewitnesses in the area reported seeing thick black smoke rising from the property, visible from miles away. Firefighters from the Hillsborough Fire Department rushed to the scene, battling a blaze that witnesses described as ferocious and unrelenting. The fire is believed to have started in the early morning hours, but the exact cause remains under investigation. Some sources speculate that an electrical fault may be to blame, while others point to the possibility of an accident in the home's kitchen or heating system. Whatever the cause, the fire spread rapidly, engulfing large portions of the house before firefighters could bring it under control. The Roloff Farms property is no stranger to challenges. In 2022, Matt himself shared a story about a fire in the chicken barn, caused by a light falling to the floor. Thanks to quick thinking and fire extinguishers, that incident was contained. But today's fire was far more severe. The main residence, a 6,462 square foot home with 5 bedrooms, a gourmet kitchen, and the iconic features fans know and love like the Big Red Barn and the whimsical stone castle, was severely damaged. Early estimates suggest that the fire caused millions of dollars in damage, with parts of the home completely destroyed. Now, for those of you familiar with Little People, Big World, you know that Roloff Farms isn't just a house, it's a symbol. It's the backdrop of the show, the place where Matt's dreams came to life, and the heart of the family's pumpkin season, which draws thousands of visitors every year. The thought of this place being reduced to ashes is devastating for fans, but it pales in comparison to the news about Matt's condition. Let's talk about what we know about Matt Roloff's health right now. As firefighters battled the blaze at Roloff Farms, a far more urgent situation was unfolding. Matt Roloff, who was reportedly inside the home when the fire broke out, was rushed to a nearby hospital in critical condition. Sources close to the family have shared that Matt suffered severe injuries, though the exact nature of those injuries is still unclear. Some reports suggest that he may have sustained burns and smoke inhalation, while others indicate that the stress of the incident may have exacerbated pre-existing health conditions. What we do know is that Matt is currently in the intensive care unit, fighting for his life. This isn't the first time Matt has faced health challenges. Fans of Little People, Big World will remember that in 2023, Matt underwent a routine upper endoscopy to address issues with his esophagus. That procedure took en abdomini. What was supposed to be a simple checkup turned into a nightmare when complications arose, leaving Matt hospitalized for several days. He described the experience as traumatic, with doctors concerned about a possible perforation of his esophagus. Thankfully, Matt recovered, but it was a stark reminder of the health challenges he's faced as a little person with achondroplasia. Now, at 63 years old, Matt is once again in a critical situation, and the entire Little People, Big World community is holding their breath. Matt Roloff has always been a fighter. Born with achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism, he's faced physical challenges his entire life, yet he's built an empire out of sheer determination. Roloff Farms, his brainchild, is a testament to his vision and resilience. But this latest tragedy is unlike anything he's faced before. According to unconfirmed reports, Matt was attempting to retrieve important family heirlooms from the burning house when he was overcome by smoke and flames. Emergency responders found him unconscious and immediately administered life-saving measures before transporting him to the hospital. The outpouring of support from fans has been overwhelming. Social media platforms like Instagram are flooded with messages of love, prayers, and encouragement for Matt and his family. But there's also a lot of speculation and misinformation circulating. Let's address some of those rumors head-on. In the wake of this tragedy, several rumors have surfaced online. Some sources have falsely reported that Matt's condition is related to a previous health scare, while others have exaggerated the extent of the fire's damage. Let's set the record straight. Based on the most reliable information available, the fire occurred at Matt's personal residence, not the main Roloff Farms property that's currently on the market. The confusion likely stems from the fact that Matt has been living in a new $4 million mansion he built with his fiancée, Caryn Chandler, as reported in early 2024. The iconic Roloff Farms property, which is up for sale at $2.9 million, was not the site of the fire. Additionally, some YouTube videos and social media posts have claimed that Matt's condition is connected to his 2023 esophagus procedure or his son Zach's health issues, like his emergency brain surgery in February 2023. There's no evidence to support these claims. Matt's hospitalization is directly related to the fire incident, and while his condition is critical, we don't have any information suggesting a connection to past medical issues. We urge viewers to be cautious about unverified sources and to rely on credible reports for updates. What we do know is that the Little People, Big World community is coming together like never before. Fans are sharing their favorite memories of Matt, from his innovative farm projects to his heartfelt moments with his children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob. This tragedy has reminded us all just how much Matt means to so many people. But to fully understand the weight of this moment, we need to take a closer look at who Matt Roloff is and the legacy he's built. Matt Roloff was born on October 7, 1961, in San Francisco, California. Diagnosed with achondroplasia, a condition that affects bone growth, Matt faced unique challenges from a young age, but those challenges never defined him. His ambition did. In the 1990s, Matt purchased a 34-acre farm in Helvetia, Oregon, with a vision to create a place where his family could thrive and where visitors could experience the magic of rural life. That vision became Roloff Farms, a sprawling property that would later become the backdrop for Little People, Big World. When Little People, Big World premiered on TLC in 2006, it was a groundbreaking show. It offered an intimate look at the lives of a family with dwarfism, navigating the complexities of farm life, relationships, and societal perceptions. Matt, alongside his then-wife Amy, became a beacon of inspiration for millions. Their 4 children, twins Zach and Jeremy, daughter Molly, and son Jacob, grew up in front of the cameras, sharing their joys and struggles. Matt's role as the family patriarch was central to the show's success. His innovative spirit led to the creation of iconic farm attractions like the Pumpkin Catapult, the Western Town, and the Pirate Ship, making Roloff Farms a beloved destination. But Matt's life hasn't been without challenges. His 2016 divorce from Amy Roloff was a difficult chapter, played out in the public eye. The couple divided their shares of Roloff Farms, with Amy selling her portion to Matt for $975,000. Tensions also arose with his son Zach, who expressed interest in buying part of the farm, but was unable to reach an agreement with Matt. This led to a publicized rift between father and son, with Zach and his wife Tori eventually moving to Washington and stepping away from the show in 2024. Despite these challenges, Matt remained committed to his family and his vision for the farm. In recent years, Matt has focused on new chapters. He got engaged to Caryn Chandler in 2023 and built a new $4 million mansion for their future together. He also put a 16.6-acre portion of Roloff Farms on the market for $2.9 million, signaling a potential shift away from the property that defined his life. But today's fire has thrown everything into uncertainty. Let's take a closer look at the events leading up to this tragedy and what might have caused it. To piece together what happened, we've gathered information from local reports and eyewitness accounts. At around 8:00 a.m., Matt was reportedly at home, possibly working on a project or preparing for the day. Caryn Chandler, his fiancée, was not at the residence at the time, according to sources. The fire is believed to have started in the kitchen or a nearby area, potentially due to an electrical malfunction. Given the age of the home and the complexity of its systems, investigators are looking into whether outdated wiring or a faulty appliance could be to blame. Now, this isn't the first fire-related incident at Roloff Farms. In 2018, Matt reported a ground fire near the wedding barn, which he described as the weirdest situation. In 2022, a fire broke out in the chicken barn caused by a fallen light. And just last year, Tori Roloff shared a story about a kitchen fire caused by burning cinnamon rolls in a toaster oven. These incidents, while minor in comparison, highlight the risks of maintaining a large rural property. Today's fire, however, was on a different scale, a catastrophic event that has left the Roloff family and their fans in shock. As firefighters worked tirelessly to extinguish the flames, paramedics rushed Matt to the hospital. The extent of the damage to the home is still being assessed, but early reports suggest that much of the interior was destroyed, including personal belongings, family photos, and irreplaceable mementos. The financial loss is estimated to be in the millions, but the emotional toll is immeasurable. For Matt, who has poured his heart and soul into building a legacy, this loss is devastating. And now, as he lies in critical condition, the focus is on his recovery. The Roloff family has faced its share of hardships, but this tragedy has brought them together in a profound way. Amy Roloff, Matt's ex-wife, reportedly rushed to the hospital upon hearing the news. Despite their divorce, Amy and Matt have maintained a cordial relationship, and her presence underscores the gravity of the situation. Zach and Tori, who have been estranged from Matt in recent years, have also expressed their concern through a heartfelt Instagram post, urging fans to send prayers and love. Jeremy and Audrey, who now live on their own farm, shared a similar message, saying, "Dad is a fighter, and we know he'll pull through." Caryn Chandler, Matt's fiancée, has been by his side at the hospital, providing updates to close family members. While she hasn't made a public statement, sources say she's devastated but remains hopeful. The Little People, Big World cast, including former cast members like Molly and Jacob, have also shared messages of support. The broader community, from TLC colleagues to fans across the globe, has rallied around Matt, flooding social media with messages of hope and encouragement. The hashtag Pray for Matt has been trending on Instagram, with thousands of fans sharing their favorite moments from the show and expressing their gratitude for Matt's impact on their lives. One fan wrote, "Matt Roloff taught me that no dream is too big, no matter who you are, praying for his recovery." Another said, "Roloff Farms is more than a place, it's a symbol of hope." We're with you, Matt. This outpouring of love is a testament to the profound connection Matt has forged with his audience over the past 19 years. As of now, Matt remains in the ICU, where doctors are monitoring his condition closely. The next 24 to 48 hours will be critical as they assess the extent of his injuries and determine the best course of treatment. The Roloff family is preparing for a long road ahead, both in terms of Matt's recovery and the rebuilding of their home. The future of Little People, Big World is also uncertain. With Zach and Tori's departure in 2024 and Matt's plans to step back from reality TV, the show was already at a crossroads. This tragedy could mark the end of an era, or it could inspire a new chapter for the Roloff family. For now, the focus is on Matt's health and the family's healing process. The loss of their home is a devastating blow, but the Roloff family has faced adversity before. Matt's resilience, Amy's strength, and the support of their children and fans will undoubtedly carry them through this dark time. We'll continue to monitor this story closely and provide updates as they become available. If you'd like to send a message to Matt and the Roloff family, drop it in the comments below, and we'll make sure it reaches them. Matt Roloff is more than a reality TV star. He's a father, a visionary, and an inspiration to millions. His journey has shown us that no obstacle is too big, no dream too far-fetched. Today, as he fights for his life, we're reminded of the fragility of life and the power of community. The Roloff family has given us so much over the years: laughter, tears, and lessons about love and perseverance. Now, it's our turn to give back by sending them our love and support. Thank you for joining us for this special report. We know this news is heavy, but we believe in the strength of the human spirit and the power of prayer. If you're a fan of Little People, Big World, share your favorite Matt Roloff moment in the comments. Today's update is very sad. Molly against Matt Roloff marrying Caryn, cuts off contact amid property feud. Roloffs reveal 2 new adorable additions. I will explain everything. Perseverance and devotion have been the linchpins of the Roloff family story on their famed farm. The Little People, Big World actor Matt Roloff has been actively involved in the day-to-day operations of the Roloff farm with his son Jacob. As they get ready for pumpkin season, their unwavering dedication is on full display, and they gain admirers who admire Matt's strength of character. Amidst all the hoopla, Matt took a moment to offer condolences for a recent tragedy and updated everyone on the latest news about new family members and farm attractions. In the midst of all the action on the farm, Matt Roloff stopped to discuss a terrible natural disaster that had recently occurred in Maui, Hawaii. The Lpbw singer paid tribute to the affected families by utilizing his platform to convey his deepest sympathies to those who lost loved ones in the wildfires. He wore a Maui hat as an authentic gesture of solidarity with the destroyed town. The people of Maui deserve God's continued blessings. We will keep you in our prayers. Mahalo, he murmured. Even though rescuers have been working around the clock, 67 people have tragically died in the blaze. Roloffs reveals 2 adorable new inclusions at Lpbw. A sweet Instagram post featured the 2 adorable kittens, Autumn and April, who are new members of the Roloff Farms family. Barn cats serve an iconic purpose, and Matt praised their charming rural life. Because they are part of the farm community, these feline pals help keep things running smoothly. The unexpected love of the farm's new feline residents is not the only surprise. Rumors began to circulate after Matt teased another inclusion in a picture, setting fans abuzz with anticipation. There are hints all throughout the picture that fans are using to guess whether the farm will be adding chickens or bunnies to its colorful tapestry. Amidst the picturesque Roloff farm, Matt has just revealed a sneak peek at the enchanted pumpkin season. There will soon be a triumphant return of the famous attractions that have captivated visitors in the past. However, that is not the last point of interest. Guests can look forward to an enhanced experience with the arrival of new attractions that will transport them to a magical land brimming with pumpkins. Boldly recognizing the benefits of a coherent experience, Matt Roloff has combined entry charges into a comprehensive package. This well-planned action ensures that guests will not have to worry about hidden costs while they enjoy the farm's amenities. Curiously, a strange video from Molly's castle has also aroused curiosity, suggesting that Matt's renovation plans might make it available during the event. This site remains the greatest option for fans who are eager to read more about Little People, Big World. Discover all the latest happenings, stories, and discoveries as you follow the Roloff family as they continue to build their world at the crossroads of reality and farm life. Here you can find anything Laugh It Up Live is here when you get back, prepared to give you the lowdown on all your favorite reality TV stars' lives. Does Molly disapprove of Matt Roloff's marriage to Caryn? Disconnects from contact during property dispute. None of the Little People, Big World sequels portrayed Matt Roloff in a glowing light as a model parent. First, Zach explained that things had not gone according to plan during his attempts to negotiate a portion of the family's property. Fans of Lpbw generally believe that Matt Roloff never meant for these kids to buy Roloff Farms. Jeremy Roloff's wife Audrey had also gone public with her story, stating that she and her husband had suffered the same fate. Jacob Roloff is content to just work for his dad and avoid any involvement in the family business. Since moving to Washington, Molly Roloff and her husband Joel Silvius have made their home there. Those who are rooting for the family are asking whether the feud over the farm has damaged the bond between the father and daughter. Then, is that true? Molly Roloff was an immediate hit with the Lpbw audience. She first appeared on television when she was 8 years old. Long ago, she ceased viewing the show. It was her decision to leave the show after she started college. Watching her entire life unfold on television caused Molly to become an incredibly private person. She limits her usage of social media and avoids the limelight. But every once in a while, she makes an appearance on other relatives' social media sites. For instance, Amy Roloff spent Easter last year driving long distances to visit her daughter. Afterwards, Tori and Audrey shared photos of her online. It is strange, though, that Molly does not appear on any of her dad, Matt Roloff's social media posts. He had not shared a photo of himself and his child in over a year. Attended the Little People convention in Spokane, Washington, was the patriarch of Lpbw. Strangely enough, his daughter lives there. As a result, Matt did not meet his daughter by chance or by choice. Going to Washington for the convention was his first priority. Viewers could not help but wonder if Matt and Molly's relationship is likewise strained, considering how rarely they have been together. Zach and Jeremy's strained relationship with their dad is well known. Is there any other Roloff sibling who gets along better with their dad than Jacob? All things considered, confirmation of this is still pending. Nonetheless, there are a plethora of social media indicators that indicate this to the followers. Molly has left Oregon, as said earlier. She left her hometown forever when she enrolled in college. Spokane, Washington is where she and her husband Joel Silvius are presently making their home. On the side, she is a senior accountant for a private firm. Regardless, her loved ones continue to admire her. Amy, her mom, Jacob, her brother, and Tori and Audrey, her sisters-in-law, have all documented their journey from Oregon to visit her in the other state. Matt Roloff, her father, is an exception to this rule. The Lpbw patriarch's social media campaigns have resulted in the giveaway of a plethora of products. For instance, he often writes on his blog about his flights between Oregon and Arizona. His real name is Caryn Chandler, and he lives with her in Surprise, Arizona. Some of Matt's backers are upset that he does not visit his daughter Molly in Oregon despite his abundant time for trips to Arizona. Because of this, many are starting to think that the friendship between Matt and Molly is in jeopardy following their disagreement on the farm. Their devoted following cannot fathom why the two might be at odds with one another. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.